you.
No.
Okay.
What, buddy?
Cho. Rồi. Ồ. Năm. Ồ.
Okay, that's enough. Understand you like the sound of your voice, but it's for us to talk. Okay? And not that we ever really need it because you're normally close to me anyway. See that comes. And for us to talk, but you can listen to the music, that's fine.
All teams, field ops deploying an outbreak zone. Ready to work. Field ops. We've identified a critical power node in your vicinity. My team's on it, Parker. Consider it done.
Nice. That could be fun. See if this is working. Terrible. So that. Season. Hopefully. They want. I I don't have the stop audio either. Yeah. You did it better. So I bye. Press Lisa. Thank you. Bye. Press Lisa. Press Lisa. Press Lisa. Press Lisa. Holy cow. So much. Holy cow. Take understand. I'm showing the broadcasting. It's not broadcasting to Twitch. Hey, please. That's fine there. What is going on here? Oh, now it wants to show. It's fine. What's going on? Okay. So here. I understand why I'm getting so much feedback. Let's see. Understand why. Oh, okay. Okay. So speaker is saved. Off. Save. Send. Stop audio. Save. Stop audio. Okay. 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 No. I guess it's safe. But it's not. Try that. once we came up. Issue. I guess it is something. See. Okay, let's try this. Full crap ton of noise. Let's try this. Oh, let's try this. Let's take a look over. Shields. Come back home. Try this. One. Would be nice to know what I need.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
But
Ears.
I'll see if this is what's causing the problem. Something's going crazy here and it's really driving me nuts. Oh, dang, it's really driving me nuts. Hang on. Holy cow. What is going on? Please tell me they got rid of that. No? What is that? That big hand all the way from over there. That's what it is. Just gonna have to be patient, Trent. Can't do that, then you can go find something else to do right now. Oh. What it's gonna take for it to actually take. Alright, let me see here. It's assisted and all of this. I know got rid of it. Then we try and plug in the other headset and see what happens here. Okay, so yes, looks like set to let's open it. So this looks good. Alright. No. I don't need this. Try this and see if this is causing a problem. You need to put like breathe in some heavy into yeah. That's two mics are too close together. That's causing too much feedback. Oh, let me do it this way. Okay. I know you can but try that. See if this thing there. See, you can still hear me, can't you? Okay. In the world. Seriously, the volume coming over here? For the speaker feedback? I go ahead and move. Wait and see if it's gonna do it. It's really weird. Wish I knew what exactly was causing it. I mean, obviously it's the two mics too close together. Not having any issues with it now. But now my game volume's down. Gaming here. Okay. Better. That's the cord. Fine. Go ahead. You can run around. You don't need me. Around. It doesn't see anything. We'll see. Nice. I got level 1 armor.
I guess. Armor.
Yeah, I saw it. Alt off.
Yeah.
Have Semtex. Actually, probably Fragment. Alright, so we have a feeding frenzy over this way.
No.
Nice. Excellent. Okay.
Camera expired.
Couple of zombies dead there.
Hey, where are you?
I'm heading towards a feeding frenzy over here. See what we can get pretty decent chests in here. Are you ready? Okay, hold on a minute. Let me get a quick drink. Alright, here we go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait till me. Wait.
Okay, I gotta adjust this. Too strong. Try that. Let's tune it.
Here's a chest.
I got
You don't want to get caught unarmed around here.
Plenty.
Zombie eliminated.
Beetle.
It's a dog.
Why are you stealing all my kills, Trenton? Why are you stealing all my kills?
I'm Jason. Get the dog. Get the song. Get that song. I get this dog here. So you can steal. Oh wait. Any chest in here? Come on. Oh. Mommy. Welcome to the house of cards.
Reviewing the patience.
I'm getting out of here.
My feedback. Come on.
Let's come up
Huh?
to me.
Thinking that.
Polygon.
Wherever I want to go, why do you feel that you have to follow me? Saying you don't have to follow me in this one. Up to you. It's not that you can't. Okay. Saying. Don't have to. Okay. All you do. Yeah. No, I normally try and stay far enough away from you that you have your own dummies.
No.
Undead threat cleared.
Why are you doing that? What's wrong?
Come on, Johnny's here. Stop.
Run away. You're feeling overwhelmed. Run away.
Hostile corpse eliminated.
Alright.
Ooh, nice. Finally got a second
Armed and
weapon.
dangerous. That's me.
Slowly up, slowly.
Got away.
I probably got me.
What now?
I got away from those.
Hey, that's good, right? What you're trying to do is like, then go down.
Alright, here.
Why you go all the way over there?
I saw you over here to disappear.
Okay, I'm sorry that you felt that I was over there.
I'm gonna die.
Oh crap. I am stuck. That's awesome.
I found that one too.
Always fun. Yeah, it's actually happening.
Trying to. And I'm. It's.
Okay.
And I. No, I can't. I can't. The big guy.
Yeah. Run past him.
I won past him. I'm torch me.
Buddy, I'm not gonna be able to make it that far.
Sorry, you're dead. Hang on. Woo! I got out here. Get out here.
Alright.
I am.
They can respawn, and that's fun.
They're going after me.
Yeah, they're gonna keep going after you.
Get this, guys.
Hey,
I think I didn't get forced.
no, he's elite.
He killed me on the. Did I not that many kills?
Yeah, 64. Just didn't get to play very long before we died.
Right?
What?
Not bad, right?
Oh. Somebody? Thank you. What? Hey. It's the lifting. Excuse me. Step right. Oh, fuck.
Armor. Food.
What the? That, those two. The brain. Ah, nice. Get there. Get there. Slowly but surely. We're getting there. Oh, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? Huh? Why'd you just drop it? Yeah, you do. What were you doing? So why'd you drop it? Yeah, you do. I want you to tell me right now. Okay, so why did that cause you to grab the controller? Not dealing with it. One of these or no? Hey, dude, what were you doing?
All ops. Strike team deploying in the OC.
Okay, well,
Ready for tasking.
fine, but you shouldn't be grabbing the controller for being
The team is on their way.
I
We'll get them over to the breach point.
Chain, wait, let's see. Yeah, okay. This there. Straight. This. To do. Okay. There. So,
Yet another weapon for my kit.
careful.
Hostile corpse eliminated. They are losing.
Poor Alfie.
Doing okay?
Oh, okay. Okay.
What now?
There's a hundred zombies
I don't know.
around. Trying to kill them all.
Okay. Seriously, this one.
Zombie eliminated.
Slammed it. Seriously, missed. Yeah.
Never expired.
Careful. Yeah, there's a wall gun on here, right there.
Check this out. Let's check the
Hi guys.
Oh. Oh.
Undead cleared.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Finish it up here. Great chest. Out here.
Brain eater down.
Right. There it is. There's a gun if you want it. That distance. This out. It's gonna be. Best. Holy cow, why do I have to be so close to get this shot? Insane. Let's go. Put this over in here, is that what this is? And I really did not want to have to use that already, but I did.
I'm back. I was just on back.
Within most, still you die.
Hey, got lucky there. Ooh, that was close.
Strike this.
Apparently you're still chasing me. What? Just died already. Thank you.
There's a tree.
That's
Where?
not
Oh, yes. Give me.
I'm better up now.
Ah,
This one comes with me.
ah.
yeah, it's fine. Oh, wait. Let's just put it here.
Another chest over here.
Don't waste it.
Another chest over here.
Okay.
Now we're just over here. Just so you can really use it. I only had two. Oh, over there too. There's no layer. I get this.
Open it, not even taking it.
Oh, How?
Nothing.
I hear myself.
Nice.
Where?
What?
It's building.
On.
Go check out other. Wait. Hey, checking me. Oh,
Not everywhere.
you probably need to go. Uh, ah, ah. I just haven't told you. I guess something. No, okay. Going up more stairs. How many stairs is there?
Is there a
Oh, there's an ammo blocker. Yeah. You want to jump out?
Nope. Yeah. I can make sure that we don't miss.
Oh. The gun on the wall.
I see that.
You want
160.
to drop this?
No, you're fine.
No, get it. It's so good.
I like the one we got. So thank you.
Okay. I mean,
It's my time. Here,
that works. Wait, don't leave out what's happening. Hey, Dad, one of those. Oh, no. Stop. What is that?
there's what?
Awesome. That's here.
No way.
Oh, it's there. I'm going out. Where are you?
Okay, I'm checking out the rooms. Good. Trying to make
You're
sure.
upstairs. I'm on. Oh, they got it. There's a chest out here.
Nothing survives a headshot.
Wait a second.
I don't even know.
I'm gonna get it.
Fine, fine.
Oh, there's her head.
Ammo. Beginning unlocks. Crystals.
There's a jet tree looking wide. Find this jet. kill all these zombies.
Armor over there.
Get some armor. Okay.
Oh, armor. Thanks.
Teammates are working.
Thanks for armor.
Work together. You're dead.
Hey, did you? There's a jet ski we can ride. Oh, where is it? Wait, where?
Five targets vanquished.
Hold it.
Found jet ski. Found 2 jet skis.
Those aren't jet skis. Snowmobile.
Yeah, so we can go flights.
Huh? Selling it. Those are snowmobiles, not jet skis.
Well, I just want to leave this week. Let's do one.
Give me a minute. Trying to clear.
I'm going to
Trying to clear this building. See what we got.
take it.
Oh, have to. You're a chest. Here.
This. Means
Oh, where is this? Oh, it's actually there. Okay, how do we do this?
Undead neutralized.
Be fresh neutralized.
I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm coming.
Be able to get up on top of it somehow. How am I supposed
Okay, I'm
to be running?
help out.
Hurry up.
Bullshit screen.
You're a chest.
What was that?
Where is this? Oh, dang.
There's a boss.
I'm
You're
always
the boss. I don't want to shoot this guy. I don't want to. I've just put a snowblower in this small building.
They're losing.
Where are you?
Here. Look on your mini map, buddy, and look for my color.
Oh, you're on there. Look, that's
Good.
Zombie
right
eliminated.
here.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah, but there's a big guy over here.
Okay. If you don't feel that you can take him out, I mean, you can go ahead and try if you want. Up to
No.
you. Okay.
Anyway,
Okay, well, you have to give me a minute, and then I'll come that way, okay?
he's up. Cutting. Armor. Like, it's
There.
on the
Let's see. Top of the building or
edge.
stuff? What, buddy?
I'm not sure. That crystal thing up there?
I stuck on.
That ooh.
Not even any words there. Alright, I'm heading that way. Let's see where you're at. Okay. Boy, that's good.
You can't walk.
Where's he
I
at?
stay. Over there, it's over there.
Over where? Over where?
Over there, over
Over
there.
this way?
Yeah, that way. Over there, over there. You see him? You see him? Wait. Oh, right there. See him? Right there. Hit him. Oh, my God. You take him down. You take him down. Yeah, you take him down.
Patience.
Oh, it's just there's all these zombies.
Hola, ¿cómo estás, mi amigos? Muy bien.
Go
They
on.
got dead, so but you, hey, someone joined. Someone joined.
Yeah, that's Scott, buddy.
I saw. Down. Hey, you. Yeah,
What's going on, little man?
do my thing.
Can't hear you. Just having too much like you and being close together.
I got you.
Do my thing.
Well, I mean, he can hear you. I guess you just couldn't hear his response. I don't think,
Your brains don't feel the same.
unless it's going through the Connect sensor too, and maybe that's why there's so much. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd have to unplug the Connect on the Xbox for it not to pick it up.
Well, then it'd probably pick them up then. How's it going?
It's going 1% packet loss at about 66 on the
That's for
latency
me.
side.
That's not bad.
Real test would be when I'm
Getting warmed up.
And you're what?
at the truck stop.
Oh yeah. Are you on the desktop or laptop?
Desktop at the moment. I haven't tried the laptop other than doing the quick bandwidth test and whatnot.
Gotcha.
I'll be trying that tomorrow.
Okay.
Right now,
Oh.
I'm trying to get it
Little
all,
thing.
everything downloaded on Steam and whatnot. Get all the games on here before I really start focusing on the laptop.
Yeah. Ouch. Didn't see that, dog. Not that one.
Oh, oh.
How much have you managed to get down? I know you said you had quite a bit of stuff.
I think I'm down to
41
like 8 games or something like that.
Oh, it's not bad.
No, not at all. Especially not with streaming and everything else in between.
Are you still running hardwire?
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi on the laptop, hard in the desktop for the moment. But I am connected Wi-Fi wise to on the desktop to the Wi-Fi just to make sure that it worked.
Good. I'm
Yeah.
assuming you're having better results with that as far as everything.
Believe it or not, I mean, other than the actual processing portion and whatnot, I think the RAM is counteracting. It's having 6 cores on the desktop versus 8 on the laptop. But like speed wise and everything is still the same.
Uh,
Because the desktop has 32 and the laptop only has 16, but it's also got 8 cores, so it's a kind of give and take.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Anyone need body armor?
But once I upgrade the processor, that should go
Armor?
away. But right now, my main concern is my GPU temperature.
What's going on with it?
When I'm in game and I
Stop,
have
get
the
the
actual
tower.
when I have the performance mode turned on, basically high performance.
Okay.
That's for the
Are you
AMD.
talking for Windows or for?
The actual AMD software, the Cortex or whatever it's called, for the Ryzen processors. For some reason, the GPU temp. I mean, granted, yes, I'm using 4.5 out of the 6 that's available. I I get that because I'm running and I understand it's going to run hotter, but as soon as it goes into performance mode and I come into the game, it shoots up to about, well, I'm sitting at 69 now, and it will slowly rise until I hit about 72, and then I will tab out of the game, give it 10 seconds, and the temperature will drop back down to about 61.
Well, I mean, what you're using 4.5 out of 6. That's pretty good taxing the load.
But
Guess
even
what?
when I was using 3 out of 4 on the laptop, though, it's never reached 69. Hell, that laptop would run 62 to 64 max.
Yeah, but then still, are you trying to run? Do you have performance options like that on there? Are you running
Yes,
these
both of them are running the same program.
things other than the process?
Well, the 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 GPU in the laptop is a 1650 Ti, which is a 4 gig model. This is a 1660 Ti, which is the 6 model.
Okay, and you're not trying to overclock or anything.
Just whatever the program does, which I think is like 50 or 75 megahertz past the actual top speed. I think is what the default is. So I mean, everything I have not touched it other than running the games and adding the 2 hard drives and whatnot.
Well, how's that cooled? Is it selective fan cooling, or is
It's got 120 on the back and a 200 in the front, plus the GPU fan and the CPU fan.
well, that's what I'm talking about.
Give me 1 second. Actually, if you would pause it for a second.
Hold on just a second, buddy. Like, you don't have to come up here and drop it off, dude. I'll just get one.
All right, so yeah, this is a dual fan setup on the GPU, not a single fan.
Okay, is it selective though?
What do you mean?
So a lot of these newer ones have selective cooling options. Like sometimes, it's not how it used to be. If it got hot, your fans run until it cooled off. These newer ones will periodically turn on and then shut off, turn on and shut off, turn on and shut off. And the other thing is,
Where would I go about like seeing what it's doing?
well, you can look
Because
at the specs. Sorry, you can look at the specs, but I'd have to dig into it a little bit more. But I know that, like mine, I have different options for my cooling and how I want my fans to run and what temp usage to the point where it raises my temp. But it may
well, I
be
mean, I could switch it over to where it's running off the processor instead of the GPU itself. But like we're sitting left the pause screen, went into the
Oh,
game and hit
yeah.
pause, it jumped right back up to 69. That's what's got me
Are
baffled
you?
because it should not.
What do you run in Endgame for your settings? On Ultra?
I don't have ultra option. I just have high. There's only one option that I can do ultra on. The rest of them is turned all the way up. I do not have ray tracing enabled though. All three of those options I've left off because it dropped my FPS down to like 20, and this graphics card isn't designed for ray tracing anyways.
Eh.
So is there a software I can download or a way that I can look to see what the fan speed is?
Yeah, Gigabyte should have one.
Gigabyte, not Nvidia.
Or Nvidia. And,
Wait, now would that be the GeForce experience?
well, that's the booster for the games. What that is. Get the full software package. It should give you, unless they changed it. It used to be that way.
Yeah, well, everything is built into the. Uh, give me 1 second, cause I gotta. Like, I know one of.
Well, you can get it through Nvidia or actually a download through Gigabyte for it if it's a Gigabyte one.
All right, so I can hear you outside of the game. I just can't respond to you. So the NVIDIA control panel and the GeForce experience is the two that I have. So you're saying I need to go to Gigabyte and download
Is
the
it
driver?
is it actually a Gigabyte card?
Yes, it's a Gigabyte NVIDIA and then the GeForce GTX.
Kind of weird that because if that's the case and it's Nvidia or GTX, it should be Nvidia software. Like, it's not the black edition, right?
It is the OC Overclock edition. I don't know if that's the same. I think black is separate, but it is the OC edition.
Yeah. Start NVIDIA System Monitor application by going to Start All Programs, NVIDIA Corporation, NVIDIA System Monitor. Have that if you go there.
All right, give me 1 second. Hear me?
Again, now, yeah. Start All Programs, NVIDIA Corporation, and you're looking for NVIDIA System Monitor. Well, with that,
Uh, I'm not seeing it. I'm looking at the settings right now.
You might have to download it from their site, not where your fans run. But your other option would be to water cooling. Or case cooling. You've only got a couple fans in your case. That could be part of the reason why too. Are you good to jump in or out right now?
Yeah, I'm back. It's just cruising through real quick.
Okay. I just wanted to ask a little bit. Start to like nod off here. A little more, please.
Because, I mean, the fans are 290 millimeters. I mean, to that point, it should be able to cool it.
Well, it's not that it can't cool it, but that allows you to um, you know, adjust your speeds that it runs at. So if you feel that it's not running fast enough, you turn it up or turn it down accordingly. Try and help it balance it out. Because I can do the same thing through my software for my card. I can go every so often it ramps up for a little, and goes up to a higher speed, and it comes back down.
I'm downloading the graphics driver from
Oh
Gigabyte
yeah,
site, so we'll see if that helps.
oh yeah, you try that and see. But I don't know how it works I don't know if it's any different, but basically it's a system monitor that NVIDIA made. So if you don't have it through them, hopefully Gigabyte software will have it. That way you can see what's going on. Monitor it and see if this isn't insane, but when you're running your graphics at higher settings like you are, it's a little more taxing.
Well, it's set for 3D active passive fan, so once it goes into the game, it's supposed to boost it at least 80% fan speed. So that's about where I would want to set anyways.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that's why.
Lost your head there.
You said you got a 200 millimeter in the front, 120 in the rear.
I think that's what it is, 1 or 2.
Well, maybe that's part of it. You don't have as much cooling in your case. Not as because obviously with that type of case, you gotta make sure that you're evacuating it as fast as
So maybe just take the side panel off, is what you're saying?
right. As long as there's no safety switch that causes you fits. Try taking it off and run it and see if it keeps the temp lower. If it does, then you might need to look at throwing another one. Now, do you have a fan slot on your door?
No, it's all glass and metal.
Well, I didn't know because the other thing is if that works to draw directly off of the CPU and pull it straight out of the case that way. Because obviously that's one of your areas where you get most of your heat. Other than
Houston, personal.
but yeah, I would honestly try that and see so that you had more cooling to your case to balance out what the heat is being created and evacuated fast enough.
On the back side.
So it's either a 1 slightly bigger, but I mean, still creating more heat than you're evacuating based on the case design.
Well, what I'm looking at is I have basically a mesh top, and I have
Obviously, heat rises.
then you
So,
oh I got a mesh top. I have the one whatnot
yeah,
between the PCI slots and whatnot on the back. So I
yeah,
mean, the only thing that I'm running into, which I think is what's happening, is the GPU is trying to cool, but the fans are blowing directly on top of the power supply unit housing. So because of the location, this has got a bottom mounted power supply unit,
okay,
and the
mine's bottom
PCI.
mounted.
Well, unfortunately, the only 3.0 PCI slot that I have is on the bottom side of the actual motherboard
Okay. So what's the problem?
to the top of the power supply unit housing.
Okay, so, but I see what you're saying there, but I guess maybe I'm not explaining. That's enough room. Because mine is, I mean, I have a slot that's up higher, and I'm using that. So, but my case is probably relatively close to what yours is, because it's got the side panel. It's got glass. The rest is, but my side panel has an evacuation port. Got my water cooling running out of the back of my case. Have my fan in front of my case, plus I have another fan in the rear below my CPU. So I've got two going out the back, got one going out the side and one going out the front. Helps a lot right there because the radiator takes it out, so it's not actually irradiating into the case. So
So a little bit more room than I thought I had, but definitely with the CPU facing directly into the fan and not being water cooled, I think what's happening is the heat
well,
is getting stuck underneath the GPU.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's. I don't think it has anything to do with the fact that you only have 3 or 4 inches. What you need to do is either I don't. I have to actually like see the design of the case, but you can either add a spot in the bottom, like in the bottom of the case, just in front of your power supply unit, and have it push straight down and out, or you could consider putting one inside, in your side door, but put it down by the graphics card and have it and have it push out of the case. So that way, it's basically taking air that the fans are pushing off of the GPU and pulling it directly straight out of the case.
I I texted you the pictures. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's no way I'm gonna be able to put.
make your own. It's the difference. Yeah,
There is no room where the actual where I
there
need
is.
the cooling. Where I need the cooling, you can't drill through this glass.
Why not? Is that actual legit glass?
I believe it is. I don't think it's plexiglass.
Because yeah, so you got the one there, boxes on the bottom here. I'm assuming that's where your power supply slides in there, and then you have a chance to run water cooling through there.
Yes, that's the housing for the power supply unit.
Okay, and your fan is facing the bottom, pushing straight out. So is there any openings in the top of your case? Because if that's not legit, if that's just plexiglass, it's not very hard to add in spot for a fan. And you could do it in the door and it wouldn't interfere. Hi, buddy. Back to got zombies over here we can take out. I don't know, can you?
The only thing I could think of is buy the $55 water cooling set that's got the 120 millimeter radiator and put that in, and what that will do is it will reduce the heat blowing straight onto the case door, which door off.
Yeah,
I'm running at 65 and it hasn't
yeah,
budged.
right. That's what I'm saying. So, but here's the thing, right? So when you put that in, that fan that you have in the back, it's gonna get unmounted, and then you'll mount your fan and radiator in that spot, and then you can actually mount that fan on the inside of the radiator for extra draw. But I'm telling you, it makes a world of a difference.
Well, the water cooling comes with 2 fans itself.
Okay, well then what I would do is just take the stock one out and use those two. But what did I think I got the Cooler Master one, if I remember right. But I think if I was gonna do it again, not that I have any problem with it, but yeah, this is the Cooler Master. But the price difference wasn't that much. I'd probably just go with the Corsair.
So the
So
step up to the one that I've been looking at then.
I don't know which one have you been looking at.
The cheapest, I think it had like a single 120 radiator
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm telling you, dude. I
Heck,
because
even my GPU is starting to drop. I'm at 64 now, so
yeah, and the longer you leave that open for circulation, that's what I kind of figured. It's I mean they designed them well because really the only other way you could get around that is if you bought a different case that was an actual mesh design with more fan more areas of cooling. But in all honesty, I mean, you can either do that and spend $100 on a case, or you could spend $80 to $100 on a water cooling unit and be done with it, and then you have it.
Well, if I
And,
was gonna do water cooling, I would do GPU and the CPU com.
well, what I would do is I would start with one, and then it's not like you can't do another. Because that's all I've done at this point. And I mean, I don't necessarily need it for my graphics. My graphics runs cool enough by itself now that I've pulled, all that main heat off of the CPU that was going into the case and putting it directly out of the back. So it
Well, I've
makes
got a short hair shedding dog, so I have to take that into consideration as well, and I don't want everything to get clogged up. So the more I can have my case enclosed, the better off I'll be.
yes and no. I mean, you can always filter things, even though it may
It's
not
got
come that
2
way.
filters.
But I mean, like my unit that I have is a sealed unit with adjustable options for my water cooling. But and eventually I'd like to do it for my graphics as well, just for the life of the parts, you know what I mean? But I honestly think that if you start with your CPU, since I'm assuming that's just a stock cooler, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if you start with that, I think you'd see lit, major difference in your overall temperature in your case. Because honestly,
Well, I also thought about taking the 120 or the 200 off of the front and mounting to like 90s or 120s because the smaller the fan is itself, the more air it can actually push.
okay, well, here's the thing. If you're going to do it, take it off, put two 120s in. Don't mess with 90s. 120s are your best average airflow in
Destination
RPM. Oh, up there. Okay. We'll activate whatever we
On my
got
way.
this escort since it's like we pretty much done everything.
Yeah, I've been over here
my
away
way.
from you guys killing everything.
I've just kind of been talking and letting them run around. But
That's pretty much
anyways,
all I've been doing.
that's what I would do if it were me. I would start with that. See what it does. If it's not enough, then it's not like you can't turn around and buy the other one. But
Well, for me, I
personal
want to keep
preference.
it below 67. That is my preference.
On my way.
Well, yeah.
Actually, give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up Specky and see what my CPU temperature is running. You guys can keep playing.
Okay.
Stay with the rover as we scan for stable.
You gonna come help me, Trenton?
Hey.
I'm covering the monkey.
Oh, yeah.
Frag tag is back.
Thank you. Come on. Yes. Back to okay, I got you.
Yep, that's the issue. Freaking CPU is running over 70.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, it's that stock cooler.
Oh,
Because, obviously, you know what my build was when I first built this thing, and I added two things
look
since.
it.
And then when I upped this up from the 4 core to the 8 core, my temp went up because obviously it's, more cores, more heat getting generated. My advanced cooler that I was running would cool that processor, but obviously it's not going to cool it as efficiently as water cooling. I was looking at it and that this unit that I have in here went on sale, and I think I got it for $60. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try it. It's a dual fan setup, and I did, and it's made a little bit of difference for mine as far as cooling capability.
Can you see what's in it? What's in that? What is that? What is that?
I don't know, buddy. Right now, I'm worried about protecting it.
There's 100. There's 100.
Well, I'm
Oh,
not
no.
clear. No, my desktop is done kicking me out of the game.
Oh, you got booted?
I got a scoop.
Well, what it does is I can't figure out what software is messing up, because what happens is that I'll come into the game and then all of a sudden, like, I'll just continue to come back into the game. And it'll do this like 3 or 4 times, and then it's fine.
I don't know. It's unusual. Like, it's your drivers causing problems.
Get in. Okay.
Well, I figure whenever we end up ending this round, or whatever, when Little Man's gotta go to bed, I'll try updating the the Gigabyte driver and see if I have a little better options or something.
Is it down?
Yeah, it's already downloaded. So there's
Right
no
here.
point leaving a match now.
You don't have to
Well,
leave
no,
it.
because it's gonna. Well, what it'll do is it'll update the drivers, and I have to do the whole shading and shaders and all that stuff. So I'm gonna get booted to the main menu anyways.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, didn't think about that because of
Hey, is there a monkey? I want to take this monkey. Why you been touching?
Vehicle running.
Monkey? Yes, I got it.
Decoy activated.
What you
Yeah, they're saying about 66 right now, but the heat did just turn on in the trailer, so that probably has something to do.
it's possible, yeah. But I think honestly, a lot of that's probably your stock cooler. I mean, I love, multi-core processors. They're great, but when crap's going wrong, or it's really warm, you know about it real fast. That's for sure.
Stable data link established. Payload is in the dark ether. Thanks for the escort.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Back the way we came.
I know.
Oh, stop.
I said let's go. I said where are we going? Coming train?
Oh, no.
No. No. So that's where we're going.
That's where we're going.
Rally on that anomaly site.
I think we're going up there. Ice fill real quick, or do you wanna keep going?
I'll keep going
Good
until
son.
the little man's ready to go to bed. Cause I said it's nothing real major that I gotta worry about at the moment.
Oh.
Okay.
Why
I'll load ammo mod real quick on that. What else I might be able to get to
Hey, can I?
do anything else? I don't know. Do you have enough points? Might.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the single.
You're already clicking it.
Go for it.
Deal. Snapping into the game to another level.
We're doing another level
Mm-hmm.
or another round.
Same thing.
Excellent.
Oh yeah, 75%. Yeah, that would definitely get you. And you're 10 degrees different there. Definitely make a difference.
Research team at specimen analyzer station.
For the water cooler?
Awaiting support.
Well, I mean, in general, finding a decent graphics card at a reasonable price is a pain in the rear end right now. So, the CPU being slightly over temp, I don't really care.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying 10 degrees difference is quite a bit when it comes to actually. So let's see. There's actually this one here. There you go.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Option 4.
There's too much zombies.
Okay, give me just a second. I'll be right there. Okay.
I think I can do it.
Well, you just said you need help, so I'll be coming.
The
I'm
sharing.
dealing with the big boss at the moment.
Oh, that's you over there? Okay. You're right in front of me. What do you mean that was too many
I
zombies?
see one of
Yeah, I'm sure there are zombies. There's zombies
Yeah.
right here, too. Side the wall.
Yeah, that Cooler Master is what I was looking at.
Yeah, and they make a single version if it's too big and it won't fit in your case. So instead of the dual 120s, it's just got the one 120.
dude.
Same price. But I mean, obviously, if you get two fans and a full radiator in there, that's going to be better cooling than just a single.
Thank you for leaving the one.
You're welcome. So, but yeah, that's actually the same thing that I'm running.
Hello, Jack.
Nothing but great things for
Your brains may not be the same.
because I was running. I don't know when I first put this in with the stock cooler after the build or the upgrade. I got up around where you're running, and I'm down. I don't think I break anything over 62 degrees. If that. Not that it'd be the same for you, but it's definitely a noticeable difference. Not like, oh, I spent $80 and really didn't do much for me.
Right, it's just shot the crap at the moment.
What that you're aiming for?
You're surprised, but like I said, everything kind of got shot the crap at the moment.
Yeah, crap happens. Are you doing the feeding frenzy? Can we activate that? Oh, jeez. Activated the feeding frenzy. You gotta get over here.
Oh, under. I know, but don't be back.
I got here as soon as I could.
My next issue is apparently you cannot buy DisplayPort.
Yes.
Already got Juggernaut.
Yes. I got a soda.
There's no actual DisplayPort.
There's no actual display. What?
DisplayPort, actual port. So I
Well, I'm gonna have to look at that. I didn't wind up looking at that yet. I'll see if.
You're welcome, Scott.
thank you, buddy. You ended up not looking at what?
I haven't looked at that connection yet, but hold off before you buy that adapter. Let me take a look at it and see what I think.
Well, DisplayPort is basically you can go up to 2K instead of just like the normal 1920 HD full
Yeah, I got
HD version. It's just this graphics card. You only have one HDMI and 3 display ports. So basically, the adapter is kind of like
Hold off before you get that, and let me look real quick after. You know, we get done playing here, and I'll see if I can come up with it. Because I'm sure somebody nice. Just gotta find it. I ran into weird stuff like that before myself, and I can't find it. It's just one of those. I've got some
But I
weird
mean,
oddball size sites for looking for stuff like that.
I don't have a monitor that's gonna actually be worthwhile paying the extra money for an actual display port cord. Because I'm not gonna spend $400-500 on a monitor just to utilize a 2K that you're not gonna be able to tell the difference on.
No, I get you. I'm just saying that just hold on and let me see if I'm not saying that you'll have to get a different monitor. Let me see if I have some oddballs like HDMI or something else.
That's what I'm talking about. There's a display to HDMI, which that's what I'm looking at getting. And what that does is the monitors is not the issue. It's the actual graphics card itself, because I'm already using one HDMI for my primary.
I know what you're saying, dude. What I'm saying is I might be able to actually find you a cable that goes from that to HDMI on the deck.
Oh, okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
So that way it's a legit cable. Can't say that I can. That's what I'm saying. Get me a chance to let me look. I can see it. Can't guarantee anything, but I can look because I've had to find some other oddball cables over the years, and I've saved some weird oddball sites. Like, oh, I found the cable. Works great. Don't have a problem with it. But you wouldn't like regularly think, oh yeah, I'm gonna go here, look for this type of cable.
Right.
But I don't know. I mean, obviously, if somebody's making an adapter for it, I can't imagine that somebody's not making a cable because it's the same premise.
Well, I found one, but they're asking like $35 some change plus tax
Yeah, how
for a
much?
6-foot
Yeah,
cord. I'm like,
awesome. But you
well,
adapt.
it's just
But,
a normal. Just all it is just buying an HDMI cord,
okay.
which they're a dime a dozen and extremely cheap.
Well, right, but what I'm saying is, I don't know what the quality of the products they're using, but if you take it into consideration, say they're using a gold-plated, halfway decent HDMI, and you're paying, is that with shipping, $13?
It's free shipping to Walmart.
So you figure, give or take, I mean, you have a little bit of cost. It just depends on your preference, I guess. Because I know that you can get them a dime a dozen, but that doesn't always mean sometimes buying the cheaper. Well, but because I'm assuming all you're doing is trying to use it to run a secondary monitor for watching your stuff.
Yep, exactly what I'm doing. Right now, I've got the gaming laptop set up with the 32-inch on the actual stream itself, so I'm not getting actual real-time information.
Okay.
Back a bunch.
I've leveled up my RPD a couple times already.
I got pasta.
Got a what, buddy?
Pasta. Yeah.
Definitely wanted to take that first. Do it on here. I have this too. took my RPG up here. That's blue.
There we go. Pack a punch.
Thank you.
Actually, Dad came up from the
Oh, I saw the green thing. Oh, yeah. Green thing is that.
nice.
Brain eater down.
But I can tell you though is the stream quality now is the better. It's definitely nice being able to see it monitored.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Get him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good Lord have mercy.
Specimen analysis.
What's that?
Take the specimen to the analyzer. Once placed,
Oh, just deal with the big guy over here.
via satellite.
Oh, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. It's just it took a long time to actually beat him.
Well, with what you're using, yeah. I mean, I know that you got it up to rare and back once.
Alright,
And I tell you what, it's so easy to get up to like level 10 in no time. For doing this.
Alright, Dad.
Yeah, but for me, I take my time and
No, I mean like
solo.
weapon wise, it's not. I take
Oh
my
yeah,
because I literally just bought this M60 last round. I've taken it 5 or 6 levels since started.
Get in the car, get in the car. That's for me.
Get in?
Yeah, Daddy.
Oh,
you guys gonna shoot him?
Mommy.
no, why would I shoot? I'm just gonna watch to see what do here. There's another one right there.
Did
I'm
you
going
flush?
up the so leave me alone.
You flush? Where is flush? I'm doing this.
Still trying to figure out how to turn this damn music off. I turned it on, but I was all tired and everything, and now I can't figure out how to freaking turn it off.
Turn what off?
The playlist music.
Go into the music player, I think. And I could be wrong, but I honestly don't know because I've never turned that on.
And eradicate them.
Just came up here. There should be an elite that's been the other day too. Went to a spot where an elite should have spawned in and played the recording and nothing ever happened. Like English.
Oh, the Elise over here by me.
Well, I was just over here where I jumped out of the car to take out these zombies. There was what is it, the 3 skulls on the map or whatever. So it's supposed to spawn an elite in that area.
Yes.
It didn't.
Oh,
I
you
had
over
to-
here
No,
now?
go.
Oh, okay. Guess at least it did it, because like I said the other day when I did that, it didn't spawn one in. And I'm like, well, that's kind of bullcrap.
Got 2 of them, so yeah.
Alright, well, I'm trying to help stay with Trent. Start having extreme trouble, let me know. So you can usually handle yourself pretty well.
Doing what I can.
Oh, I'm fire.
Yeah, that's what happens if
Yeah.
a hellhound blow up on you. Go on fire.
Damn.
I think it's my
That way.
napalm.
That way.
Yeah.
Life.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Anybody needs it.
I'm coming that way. Try and get this wrapped up.
It's one of the two. Yeah, he's over there.
In the club.
Yeah.
You guys want to hop along?
I'm gonna collect the skull and start doing this real quick. Really
It's
get
out
this
real
done.
quick.
I I'm driving.
Good hunting. Requiem thanks you for your support.
Or,
Okay.
I'm driving them.
I just
Gotta get in.
I'm
Yes.
gonna grab this. You go ahead and head over there by your dad.
Gotta get in.
I'll grab the crystals that are over here.
Benjamin's vocal cords still work.
That.
Somehow.
That.
Is
Get
it
in.
broadcasting some
Ren.
signal?
Picking up enemy signatures. A lot of them. Protect that machine.
Hold them off. We can't risk losing this data.
crap.
Or, no, I'm on my way. Don't go ahead.
Sorry, what I mean to say is, there's more coming.
Get.
Specimen analysis nearing completion. Need you to hold out just a bit longer.
Extra.
Sounds good.
I like you. Man. Yeah. Get in.
Ooh. Coming in. Yeah, brain rot. Nice.
Follow.
Specimen analysis complete. Got everything
That
you need,
works.
Doctor.
We're receiving now.
So are we exfilling or are we still doing another round?
We need ice fill.
Alright.
Holy cow. Talk about being way far away. Or right here. This is somebody else real quick.
I was
Bonus.
just looking for it, but
Real quick to gain the bonus.
right.
Get this out as fast as possible.
Yeah, I made it too. I just make it to the
Dead man down.
got that going for. So wait for you guys.
Or pretty much.
I didn't know if you guys wanted to upgrade the thing or not.
Yes,
I've got everything done that I can.
No, but he can.
I don't think it's gonna matter much at this point. Oh, you said didn't ice fill?
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, so would I need a fan? If you look at the picture, I guess that would be towards the front, so I don't know if that would make any difference. But I was gonna say, I can actually take the glass pieces out.
Oh, okay. You didn't
But
X fill
the
on that one.
small... What?
You didn't X fill on that one.
I'm not the one that did it.
You're the one that hit the beacon.
I did the beacon, yes, but I'm not the one that actually chose whether we were exfilling or not. I just hit F6.
Then it must have been him because I didn't either. I don't know. Yes.
Well, the first two that I sent you,
Yeah.
the first one, which is the actual
Yeah. What about it?
off the front triangle.
For cooling that you can do is gonna